Hi guys and gals and kittens, and welcome to the iNiro Magic Show. In this video I'm going to create 3 AI agents to illustrate the point. The first point is that your AI agent platform isn't really an AI agent platform, it's an AI chatbot platform. The second point is how easy it is to create customized AI agents with Magic. So let me write into this guy. Let me see who I am, Team iNiro. I'm on agent, I should be on default. I want to create 3 AI agents. You know what? Let me tell it a chatbot, just to make a pointer. Search for how to create AI chatbot and use that workflow for all of the 3 following websites. I only want to scrape 5 pages for each website, and I want all AI chatbots to have a contact us AI function that sends emails to Thomas Hansen, thomas@iniro.io. Let me see what I more can do here now. I want you to scrape all websites and create a personalized landing page based upon the content you find. But first, search for design profile and use a fitting design profile when assembling the landing page for each individual AI chatbot. Create each chatbot individually, one at a time. Thank you very much. ... And here are my 3 websites. itflowcy.com, techtio.io, and superbase.com. I just, took 3 random websites whom I happen to know have a sitemap and pasted them in here. So now let's see what the AI chatbot is actually doing. So here it's, first of all, it's searching for how to create an AI chatbot, which is going to kick in a workflow, right? And then it's searching for design profiles. So let's see what it asks me for. Suggested default, use default names. Let's see what more it asks for. Scrape 5 pages, create contact use to suggested names, continue. So now it needed feedback from me, right? Because there's like a decision that it can't, autonomously act upon itself, which is like a really big thing about our tool. It actually has a human in the loop, and I don't have any plans whatsoever to eliminate that feature either in any, close proximity of future time. Why? Because AI, fucks up every now and then. It's really that simple. You want to effectively use AI, you have to babysit it, right? And that's just the way it is for the foreseeable future. If you don't believe that, then okay, then there's nothing I really can do about that. Let's see what it's doing now. Okay, so now it's creating a couple of machine learning types, crawling websites, scrape URL, scrape another URL, scrape third URL, fourth URL. Wow. So it's using multiple pages to create a system instruction for each of these individual AI chatbots and to create a landing page. I need to emphasize at the end of this process, let's say these were 3 potential leads of mine, right, whom I wanted to sell for. Let's say I had been working Sales Navigator and I had 3 hot leads who wanted the demo AI chatbots, right? Then basically I go in here and I, paste in their, websites, and then ta-da, I got, 3 new landing pages, each with an individual AI agent embedded onto every single landing page. You can share that landing page with the client, showing them what, I can do. So if I have like, an AI agency or marketing agency or something like that, and I want to sell them AI chatbots, let's say for $50 a month or something like that, then I can create basically a demo. I can create the product before I charge them, right? Because the creation of the product is literally so fast. I'm going to create 3 of these now in 5 minutes, right? So that means I can actually create the product first and show them the product, and then ask them afterwards, are you interested in paying for this, right? So let's see how far we've come here now. Success, use default names. This guy seems to be done with 1. Now let's see when it's done with number 2. Yeah, so now it's creating the landing page for the second one. It's going to be done in 2-3 minutes. So hopefully I can, come up with something rubbish to talk about to, make sure you don't click back in the browser and destroy my engagement algorithm function. By the way, please like this video, please subscribe, please comment, and please share. I mean, you can see how many views I've got on these videos. I got 20 views and shit like that, even though I obviously have the best AI platform on earth, which is kind of weird, but hey, not making any judgments here. So, but anyways, the point is I actually need, my people who, like me to help me, right? To share the, that was the same one we did earlier. So here's number 2, right? TechTO AI assistant. And now let's wait for number 3. So the third one is going to be Supabase, right? I mean, everybody knows Supabase. I presume they don't need any introduction. I don't like them, but that's a longer debate. Anyways, so let's see what we have here now. Now I think it is, so now it's creating the front end. This is the remaining 20 seconds of the creation process. Now I need to, if you look here, I mean, it did it completely autonomously, right? It asked me one question, right? So, I mean, the amount of cognitive energy I needed to spend during this process was fairly minimum, I'd say. You see, I'm creating this video because there's a lot of people. I mean, if I go to my LinkedIn profile, apparently like 98% of every single guy I have on LinkedIn is creating AI agents now, which just isn't true. They're lying through their teeth. This is an AI agent. Whatever the fuck you're delivering is garbage, man. What can I ask you about? I can help you with here you saw a function invocation, success. Here it's actually invoking a function, which was list all functions. This one only has one function, right? Send a message to ITflow. Okay. I'm pissed. And I want to send them a message. Okay. Now it asks me for my name, Thomas Hansen, thomas@ainiro.io. Hello, and Fubar, how they were. So now it's going to send me an email with that subject and that description. Now the point being, I'm illustrating AI functions here, and I actually see on the screen now, I got Fubar, how they were on my screen now, just above my head on my iPhone. Now, let's say I want to add another function to it. Okay, let's create something really cool, huh? I want to create a widget and associate with the first one for ITflow. Right, so now let's go down here. I want to create a widget and associate with the first one. Let's try the other guy. Here's TechTO. Okay, this is how the website looks like. I don't even know what the website is about, to be honest with you. I've barely been there. Hello, what can you do? What's your name? And who do you work for? Question mark. Now, of course, by default, the dude's name's Frank, I think. But the point is, as you can see, it obviously has a lot of information about TechTO. What can you tell me about TechTO? Right. And the point is that these types of guys actually reduces manual customer service requests by 70%. Here you see creative technology partner helps businesses, blah, 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 blah. So number 1 and number 2 perfectly works. Let's try the third one, Supabase. Okay, so build in a weekend, scale to millions. We've all heard that slogan a billion times before. Chat with the AI assistant, request a demo, OAuth, blah, blah, PostgreSQL, whatever, right? So what can I ask you about? What's the best low-code software development framework on earth? The point is that these guys always tries to upsell the services they're like configured to do, which actually is an insane amount of work from my point of view. You need to realize. I spent so much time like lubricating this platform. That this AI chatbot you're looking at now is 70 kilobytes. My closest competitor is at 700 kilobytes. That's my closest competitor. I pulled this off with 70 kilobytes. There's nobody out there, nobody in the world that's able to deliver as fast and as high quality embeddable AI chatbots as me, period. End of debate. Now, can I send you an email? Now let's go back to our widget thing here. Okay, so remember we wanted to create a widget and associate with the first, contact form widget. I want to create a widget that allows the user to send emails with subject line and body line. Use my email address, but make sure you ask for the user's email address. I'll need an API and a front end. Create it massively cool with transitions, animations, and a super modern design fitting its landing page. Let's see what it comes up with now. The point is, I don't really care about the end product. I mean, at the end of this video, I'm going to do shift delete and everything. I'm just doing this to demonstrate for you. You should probably spend a little bit more time than whatever time I'm spending on these YouTube videos. But I wanted to demonstrate how to create a widget. And that way you'll see what a widget is. So what is a widget? Well, a widget can, be a product, shopping cart experience. It can be, contact form like the one I'm creating now. It can be, CRUD stuff towards your database. It can show KPIs, charts, bar charts, flow charts, pie charts, cat charts, whatever, right? Whatever you want. A widget is basically an app. Every single thing you've seen on your computer screen throughout your entire human life can be turned into a widget, including Quake, for that matter. You want to have a Quake widget in JavaScript? Go for it. Cool. I want to play Quake. People are, chatting with your AI chatbot. Boom, they got Quake in their face. So now it's creating the HTML vectorize it, please. We need to vectorize the model when it's done. What it does, blah, blah, blah. Okay, vectorize it, please. And we're now on IT Flow Assistant. I want to see the send email widget. Remember, we just created this now. I mean, you can literally see the text I used to create it. This is my freaking source code. Ta-da! Let's try again. It didn't quite work. Let's see if it did vectorize here. Can you show the send us an email widget? Hopefully it's going to work. Simple contact before. Yes. I want to ask about maybe it actually created it taking input arguments. You know what? I don't think it's trying to use the widget here. Let me go in and delete the old function. Remember, we had two functions to send email. We had like an AI function, and then we had the other guy. So let's first make sure we delete that send email contact form widget. That is the one we want. But we do not want the other guy. Let me see. One out of a remote tool IT flow. You know what? It's in the system instruction, I think. Supabase. Here you see the backend, by the way. And here we go. Save. So now if I ask this guy again, hopefully it's going to display my freaking widgets. I want to send an email. Display the widget, please. Go! Jesus, this is totally not my day. And there we are. Finally, my send message to IT flow widget. And as you can see, it actually matches the color of the AI chatbot. Everything matches the design of the website that was automatically created, may I add, in less than 15 minutes. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share and comment. Have a nice day.